Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Wowhead's Guide to Wintervale. This year the event runs from December 16th, 2015 through January 2nd, 2016. There's a couple things that are new this year, including Merry Supplies, which is a currency redeemable for garrison decorations, the Crash and Thrash and Kill Dozer controller toy, and Savage Gifts. Savage Gifts have a small chance to contain the new mount, Minion of Grumpus. There are also some new and changed gifts under the tree. The lounge cushion toys are now found in stolen gifts instead of gently shaken gifts. Gently shaken gifts can contain the new red wooden sled toy. Carefully wrapped gifts can contain the new Merry Munchkin costume. And finally, the Wintervale gifts contain the new Crashin' Thrashin' Flamer controller toy, which awards the Crashin' Thrashin' Flamer achievement. The candy cane item has been improved this year as well. It now gives your character the appearance of eating a candy cane. So festive. Let's talk a little more about Merry Supplies. Merry Supplies are a new Wintervale currency for 2015. They can be acquired by completing quests which are picked up in your garrison. The quests are similar to Hollow's End 2015 dailies, but with a more wintry theme. They require level 100 and a level 3 garrison. There are 4 quests which reward a total of 5 supplies per day per character. The quest will require you to slay Grumpus, kill 8 menacing Grumplings, destroy 5 unusual gifts, and rescue 6 kidnapped children. As I mentioned earlier, among the items which can be purchased from Merry Supplies are garrison decorations. There are 5 garrison decorations total, and they cost 5 supplies each. They include the Old Box of Garrison Decorations, which is a collection of candy canes, mistletoe, and stockings. Festive Outfits, which dress your garrison guards for the season. Little Helpers, which sets up a Winter Wondervolt in your garrison along with a few Wintervale helpers. The Wondervolt will apply a festive Little Helper costume to your character for 30 minutes or until shapeshifting or death. Imported Trees, which is a festive collection of trees and presents. And the Ball of Tangled Lights, which is a festive display of lights and wreaths. It will take 5 days of questing to obtain all of the decorations for your garrison, unless you have multiple level 100s. The decorations are bind on account and can be mailed in between your characters. Merry Supplies can also be spent on the Crashin' Thrashin' Kill Dozer. This toy is bind on use and can be sold in the auction house. There is a new achievement this year called the Crashin' Thrashin' Armada, which requires the Kill Dozer, 3 Crashin' Thrashin' toys from Tanan Rares, as well as the new Crashin' Thrashin' Flamer controller for 2015, which can be obtained from the special Wintervale gift. Additionally, you can spend Merry Supplies on Savage Gifts, which can contain a variety of items including Apexis crystals, oil or garrison resources, a rare chance at a Frozen Arms of the Hero item, an Elixir of the Rapid Mind, or a Medallion of the Legion, and a very rare chance at the Minion of Grumpus mount. This is the only mount in the game with the same model as the Challenger's War Yeti. And don't forget to loot the snow piles when you're completing your Wintervale daily quests. The snow piles can contain various types of snowballs or even the new Grumpling pet. Earlier, we talked about the gifts under Great Father Winter's tree and the stuff that you can find inside them. The presents under the tree can be opened December 25th through January 2nd. There are a total of 6 gifts, but be aware that several of them have level requirements. That being said, the new items are all in presents that only require level 10, so if you open gifts on all of your alts, you have a pretty good chance of getting everything. Let's check out what each gift can contain. Carefully wrapped presents have no level requirement and can contain Wintervale cookies, a variety of warm woolen socks which are considered cosmetic and can be transmogged, or the new Merry Munchkin costume. Gently shaken gifts require level 10 and can contain a Wintervale roast, Wintervale eggnog, or the new red wooden sled toy, which is the best thing ever because it lets you pull the battle pet of your choice around on a little sled. Festive gifts require level 10 and contain a Wand of Holiday Cheer, which shoots a little frostbolt type thing at friendly targets and makes all nearby allies do the /lol emote. The special Wintervale gifts require level 10 and contain the Crashin' Thrashin' Flamer controller. This item will reward the achievement Crashin' Thrashin' Flamer and is part of the achievement Crashin' Thrashin' Armada. The gaily wrapped present requires level 20 and can contain a green helper box, a jingling bell, a red helper box, or a snowman kit. Finally, the ticking present requires level 40 and can contain preserved holly, a mechanical Grinch, the schematic for the Snowmaster 9000, the formula for the Winter's Might Enchant, the pattern for the gloves of Great Father Winter, the recipe for the elixir of frost power, the pattern for the green holiday shirt, or the plans for the Edge of Winter weapon. Stolen presents are a reward from the daily quest You're a Mean One and can contain many special gifts from previous years, including 2007's Clockwork Rocket Bot toy, 2008's Crash and Thrash and Racer controller toy, 2009's Red Ryder air rifle, which can also be purchased from Geppetto Joy Buzz for 2 gold, 2010's Mini Zep controller toy, 2011's Gaudy Winter Veil sweater, which can also be purchased from the Holiday General Goods vendor for 22 copper, 2012's football and pigskin toys, which can also be purchased from Geppetto Joy Buzz for 40 gold each, 2013's Crash and Thrash and Flyer controller toy, and 2014's Crash and Thrash and Shredder controller toy. Stolen presents can also contain the 4 lounge cushion toys, a toy train set, a wind-up train wrecker toy, the Rotten Helper box pet, the Lump of Coal pet, the Blue Clockwork Rocket Bot pet, the Scroll of Storytelling toy, tiny ragdoll toys, the eye level 670 dagger called the Miniature Winter Veil Tree, and several white items. There are also a couple gifts from Smokywood Pastures. The first is the Smokywood Pastures gift pack. It's a reward from the quest Treats for Great Father Winter, and it contains fizzy apple cider, which allows you to gather resources faster for 30 minutes. The other, the Smokywood Pastures special gift, is a reward from the quest A Smokywood Pastures Thank You, which can contain a new weapon illusion called Winter's Grasp, or more rarely a new weapon illusion called the Flames of Ragnaros. Moving on from gifts and presents, let's talk a little about winter hats and festive bosses. Many players use the Winter Veil holiday as a time to hunt for their very own winter hat. Red and green winter hats have a chance to drop from several bosses in Northrend, Cataclysm, Pandaria, and Draenor. They also have an extremely low chance to drop from any humanoid mob in the world. Without one of these bind-on pickup hats, you cannot complete your full winter garb. Players are not the only ones dressing up for the holiday, though. During Winter Veil, several bosses can also be seen sporting festive attire. My personal favorite is Holiday Siege Crafter Blackfuse in Siege of Orgrimmar. He's fully decked out in lights and other decorations, and even his saw blades have holiday spirit. Siege Crafter can only be found in his Winter Veil best on December 25th. 'Tis the season for Group Finder. And last but certainly not least, completing 11 core achievements during the Winter Veil holiday will grant players the Merrymaker title. The achievements needed for this title are also required for the Oh What a Long Strange Trip It's Been meta achievement. Check out wowhead.com for an in-depth guide on how to complete every Winter Veil achievement, as well as more information about anything covered in today's video. And that's it for our video on Winter Veil. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have a wonderful holiday season. Once again, for more information on anything we covered today, check out the links in the info below, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos about World of Warcraft and the goings-on thereof. And also check out our podcast at 6 p.m. Eastern Time every Friday at twitch.tv/wowhead. Once again, guys, have a wonderful winter season, and we will see you soon.